Does anyone remember Hytale? Let's talk about it. Hytale, Hytale, Hytale. A name that I have swimming in my little brain of mine, and a game that I haven't heard from in a long time. These past couple years, there are 3 games that I was anxiously waiting to come out, that I was just so giddy with excitement to see. Elden Ring, which has come out and exceeded my wildest expectations. Elder Scrolls 6, which won't come out until I turn into that little spine thing from SpongeBob. And Hytale, which is just really up in the air. I was really excited about Hytale because according to the reports, it was supposed to come out in 2023. I believe summer of 2023 if I'm correct. And I was oh so excited. The trailer came out in 2018, so it's been 5 years. Think about this for a second. 5 years since we really heard anything major about the game. We had a couple screenshots here and then, but nothing too major. And anxiously I waited till 2023 for the game to finally be released. However, I recently double checked the release date, and now it says 2023 to 2024. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that it appears Hytale has once again been delayed. But here's the thing, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not okay with that, but I'm okay with it. Let me explain. This is what this video is about. I think it is a good thing that this team is taking time with this game. If I recall correctly, the reason that it got delayed again is because they are remaking this game and putting it to another engine. That is what I believe to be the reason why it's now 2024. And while yes, it is really sad and painful to hear, I think it's a good thing because it means that they're putting more quality into the game. I don't remember when the original release date was going to be for this game, but this team has had to climb up a giant mountain to get this thing developed. First, they had to deal with a pandemic and people working away from the office. That's already hard enough. And then they had to polish the game and try to figure out what they wanted to be in the game and what they didn't want to be in the game. And now they're rethinking the engine. And despite all of that, despite all the heartaches that seem to be going into making this game, I think that they are doing the right thing, and I think that they are genuinely trying to make this game as good as possible. However, I do have a few complaints. The first of which being, I really don't see a lot of contact from the Hytale team talking to the people that are interested in the game. They send these postcards every so often, but I don't think we've had one in a while. And I know they're busy working on the game, but I feel like they should at least talk to the community a little bit more. I feel like there should be a little bit more transparency when talking to the people that are waiting ever so anxiously to play this game, because trust me, I am so anxious. I really do think this is going to be a really big game since Minecraft is on the decline, which is a video for another time. So if you want to watch that video, which is for sure coming out, stay in touch. That might be next week. Make sure to subscribe. I mean, this game is looking above and beyond. Not only does it have the building process, not only does it have that almost open world feel, but it also has something that Minecraft doesn't have, and that's giant dungeons and bosses and stuff like that. Oh, I can't wait. I'm getting giddy just thinking about it. But again, I feel like they should have a little bit more transparency when talking about where they're at with the project and what's going to happen in the future. Also, and I just want to make sure that if this is just me, I signed up for the early release of the game. I signed up for that. I've never received an email once for them at all. I don't even think I got a confirmation email, so if that's a problem with me, let me know. Hytale, please, I love you, and I need you to, I need this. You have no idea how much I need this. But with emails and also the notes, Hytale is just not that great so far at talking about where the project is. Transparency, that's really the only problem I have with this entire thing. I have no problem with the game being delayed, not at all, not even a little bit. We're now in an age where games seem to be rushed out of production and then they get fixed while the game is still out, and I don't think that's a good business model to have, because on multiple games now, they rush the production, they don't put a lot of thought into it, they don't really double check, cross their T's, dot their I's, and then they release the game and it just becomes this giant mess to the point where it's almost unplayable. And then the community gets extremely upset because they are looking forward to this amazing game only to find out that this game was half-baked and it's pretty much raw cookie dough. And while I am a man who loves raw cookie dough, this is not good raw cookie dough. It's like egg and flour, that raw. And the good news is I feel like this isn't going to happen with Hytale. I feel like whatever's going to be released is going to be at least decently baked. But that does take me back to the pre-order, where I imagine with that pre-order, a select few people will be able to play the game while it's still in the middle of a little bit of polishing. And I could be completely wrong about that. It could just be getting the game early. I don't know. I really don't know how the system's going to work, because again, lack of transparency. But I have hope. I have hope for this game. I know the excitement for the game has died down because we haven't really heard a lot, but I still have hope and I still have excitement. I still think this game has a lot of potential, and I can't wait for this game to come out. I just wish we had more information. That's it. Just a little bit more transparency. And I know I'm saying this again, sounding like a broken record player, but that's really the only issue so far that I have with Hytale. You know, it is crazy. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Hypixel, which is Hytale, used to just make maps for Minecraft. These really cool, complex maps, and oh my gosh, they were so cool. It was like a combination of Dark Souls and Minecraft, and I have such fond memories playing that game. On that note, I'm gonna put a little side note here. Hytale. I'm still waiting for the sequel to Herobrine's Return. Don't think I didn't read that note. How long has it been? 9 years? You were 9 years behind. I'm gonna check back on this, so I expect a response, alright? Don't make me angry. You don't like me when I'm angry. Or maybe I'll just build it myself. I'm not gonna build it myself. I don't have that kind of brain power. So, boys and girls, men and women, viewers all around the world, if you feel a sense of despair and dread, thinking that Hytale will never come out, fear not. It will come out one day. And while this game has been plagued with delay, know that it is all going towards a higher purpose. It's all part of the big plan. And soon, this big plan, many years in the making, will soon be revealed. Just stand by, prepare yourselves, and be ready.